안녕하세요. 예루살렘에서 여러분들께 인사드립니다. 오늘은 목요일입니다. 목요일 오후이고 지금 목요일 이제 저녁부터 이제 금요일 오전까지 샤밧을 이제 유대인들이 준비를 하게 되는데요. 그리고 이제 내일 해가 지고 나면 유대인들은 샤밧을 시작합니다. 지금 저희가 메아쉐아림에 나와 있습니다. 메아쉐아림에서 유대인들이 어떻게 샤밧을 준비하고 있는지, 그리고 오늘 샤밧을 준비하는 그 전날 이 유대인들이 무엇을 하고 있는지, 어떤 준비를 하는지 여러분들께 보여드리기 위해서 메아쉐아림에 나왔습니다. 그리고 오늘 감사하게도 쥬이시에이전시 제이께서 저희와 함께 동행해 주셔서 저희가 볼 수 없는 것들, 그리고 저희가 알지 못하는 것들을 잘 설명해 주실 예정입니다. 그리고 또한 중요한 게 있습니다. 메아쉐아림은 굉장히 전통 유대인들이 살고 있는 마을입니다. 그래서 저 역시도 지금 유대인 여성처럼 이렇게 지금 유대인 복장을 하고 왔습니다. 이것을 입은 이유는 뭐 다른 게 있다기보다는 그냥 이분들에게 예의를 표하기 위해서 저도 이렇게 급하게 저희 쥬이시에이전시 직원한테 옷을 빌려서 이렇게 유대인 여성처럼 하고 나왔는데요. 오늘 여러분들에게 다양한 걸 보여드릴 수 있는 시간 됐으면 좋겠습니다. 그럼 저희와 함께 메아쉐아림으로 출발!
So we're about to get to the main street of Mea Shearim, and again, this is a very religious neighborhood. So the people in the neighborhood, they dress in a lot of modesty. So you'll see men that are wearing pretty much all black or black and white. They have hats on their head, which is similar to my kippah, which reminds us that God is above us and reminds us that we take our Torah and our commandments very seriously. And you'll see that the women who walk around are walking around with long skirts and with long shirts to protect their modesty of their bodies. Right now it's Thursday afternoon, which means it's going to be probably busy. Everyone's getting ready for Shabbat, so people are buying special things for Shabbat, which we will show you what that is. And they're very exciting and mood, a lot of hustle and bustle and action. So we'll show you everything we've got. You'll see also men, we wear these traditional garments which are called tzitzit, which are fringes, little white strings. And those strings remind us of our mitzvot, of our commandments that we keep. And it surrounds us on all parts of our body, so we're always bringing God with us wherever we go. You'll see a lot of men also have curls on the side of their heads. And that's their hair, which they wear in a certain way, also to remind them that our heads are also surrounded by God. So we're always keeping that in mind. You look around, there's a lot of stores, we're in a very main street. It might look a little bit dirty, a little bit. I would say that there's a lot of emphasis here on spirituality, on religious, and a little bit less on the physical parts of the streets and the clothes. So we're gonna take a look here at a very special store. Let's cross the street. So over here they're selling a lot of religious objects. They're selling covers that we use to cover our bread, our challah, on the Shabbat meal. They're selling pictures of great rabbis that remind us of great leaders that we had. And inside you can see they're selling Shabbat candlesticks that we light on Friday nights. They're selling the special boards that we cut the challah on. All different kinds of Jewish traditional objects. There's a lot of emphasis in this neighborhood and a lot of neighborhoods around Jerusalem of helping those who are poor, of giving tzedakah, giving tithes. So oftentimes you'll see even people in the street who are asking for money, especially as it gets close to Shabbat, to try to buy special foods that we need to have on Shabbat. Oh, here, this is a good one. I want to show you here, these are covers of what we call a mezuzah. Mezuzah is a little piece of parchment that we write ritual things from the Bible in, and we put the mezuzah on our doorpost. So over here we put the mezuzah. So every time we walk inside a room and outside of a room, we remember some of the most sacred texts that we have from our Torah. And they're all different kinds of covers. So here you can see different decorative covers. We try to make it special, we try to make it look holy, and it brings God into our home. So we just finished celebrating the holiday of Hanukkah. So here's an example of a Chanukiah, of a menorah that we light, which has 8 candles for the 8 nights and a special one in the middle as well. And they're all different types. This is a beautiful one that also has pictures of Jerusalem on it as well. So a lot of the practices that we have actually originate back from the time of the temple. And we know as our priests went into the temple, they had to wash their hands to make them pure. So we have here washing cups where we fill up with water and we wash our hands either in the morning or before we pray. And they're all different kinds of different designs that you have it, because water is important where we purify our hands. These are nuts, right? Pecans. Pecans that are sweet. And because we traditionally have a lot of sweet food, sweet candies. Come here for a second. What's your favorite part about Shabbat? What do you love about Shabbat?
Nuts, candy, fruit, mango.
The mango fruits. But all to celebrate the Holy Shabbat. Yeah? Did you grow up here? Are you from Jerusalem?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this fine man, his name is Netanel.
Everything from Shabbos Kodesh. אני מנהל פה, איך הוא מנהל? ומעכשיו אנחנו בדיוק בשיא ההכנות לשבת קודש.
Because this afternoon and tomorrow, everyone's going to come and they're going to buy the sweet nuts and the candies and all the beautiful things. So it's very special that he does this to help everyone have a very sweet Shabbat.
יש פה מגשים שמוכנים לשבת.
We also give a lot of presents to people. We give presents if I'm going to enjoy Shabbat with my neighbors. I'll bring them a special gift of nuts or of candy so they can enjoy as well.
הקדוש ברוך הוא
God
ציווה 6 ימים לעבוד, לא ציווה, כן? הוא אמר 6 ימים תעשה מלאכה וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש.
So when God
Believe me, אני, תאמין לי, believe me, שאני מפרנס את העולם. בדיוק כמו שאני דואג לכל הדגים בעולם ואף אחד לא עוזר לי להאכיל אותם, דוגמה.
Okay.
ככה גם את הבני אדם בעצם הוא נותן להם כוח לעשות חי בעצם.
Am Yisrael Chai.
Am Yisrael Chai.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you so much, Rabba. Thank you.
와, 지금
So we're
저희가
coming up to a beautiful, beautiful bakery.
저희의 샤바트를 샤바트 먹을 수 있는 거를 사주셨어요. Thank you, 네.
Great, this I want you to enjoy Shabbat with the special food and the special taste. This is a good place. We are one of the most important parts about Judaism is the study of Torah. And there's so many books. And this is one example of many bookstores that sell books on every topic related to the Torah. It could be about the Bible, it could be about the Talmud, about how we celebrate holidays. And if you look inside, it's covered from floor to ceiling with Jewish books and the study of Torah.
정말 책이 많습니다. 이거 보십시오.
The books you see are in Hebrew, but sometimes the books are also translated to English and to other languages as well. And when I studied to become a rabbi, a lot of these books are the books that we would study with and that we would use.
항상 이스라엘을 돌아다니면 어디서든 이렇게 토라를 읽고 있는 유대인들을 볼 수 있습니다. 버스, 트램, 정말 어디서든 항상 이 토라를 읽고 있는 유대인들은 좀 신기하게 느껴집니다. 확실히 제가 이거를 입고 오길 잘한 것 같아요. 이걸 입자마자 사람들이 저한테 히브리어로 말을 겁니다. 정말 재밌는 경험을 저도 제이와 함께 하고 있습니다.
Good. Can we film a little bit in here? See some of the beautiful things? Yeah? Okay. So we're in a very special store here, and what this store does is it makes the covers and the decorations for our Torah. Our Torah is the most precious object that we have, and we read from it in the synagogue every single week and every single Shabbat. So you can look up here. These are beautiful different covers of the Torah, of different colors. Here on this one over here, you see the names in Hebrew of the 12 tribes, similar to the high priest in the temple had on his breastplate. So that's what the design. Here you have crowns that we put to decorate on top of the Torah. So when we bring it around, it shows how special it is and how important it is to us. Okay, we're gonna head back that way. On the other side, there's some really interesting, cool bakeries to show you. So we're gonna cross the street. Beautiful artwork of all the different things that we use on Shabbat. These whiteboards is what we cut the challah on. These were the mezuzah covers that we showed you before. These are special cups that we have the wine in. And what's nice is if you have a lot of kids at your Shabbat table, you use a cup like that and then you make the blessing. You pour the grape juice in the middle and it shoots out into all the different cups.
Wow. It means that we can see that how many children in Jewish family. 유대인들은 한 보통 한 5-6명 있지 않습니까? 아이들이 그러다 보니까 이제 컵도 거의 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다, 7, 8개 컵까지 있어요.
Families here have a lot more, many times have a lot more. My family were blessed with 6 children. So that would be enough for our family. Many families here, they could have 10 children, 12 children.
Then they need 2 sets.
2 of them. Special things that we eat on Shabbat is the bread that's called challah. And here is an example of it. Many different types of challahs. And the idea is that we have actually 2 challahs at a meal, because this goes back to the story in the Bible when the Jewish people are traveling in the desert. So God sent down man for them to eat. And on Friday, he sent down a double portion of man, because they didn't collect on Saturday, because Saturday is the day of rest. So when we eat the bread on Shabbat, we eat 2 different loaves of the man, because that reminds us of the story. And that's a very special bread that we eat.
So is there any meaning of the shape of this bread?
Basically, it's made from dough, as you know, and the doughs are intertwined with each other, almost like the wicks of the candle, which is part of Shabbat, the idea of unity, of people coming together, of us coming close with God. So you can see how the different parts of the bread are coming together with each other.
So usually on Shabbat, they usually buy this one, not this one, right?
They're both good. But that's a traditional challah. This is another type of bread. That's a traditional challah. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed a little bit of the scenes of this holy neighborhood in Jerusalem and saw some of the ways that we celebrate Shabbat and we keep our Torah. So I wish everyone a Shabbat Shalom, to have a peaceful and restful Shabbat.
네, 여러분 감사합니다. 지금 여기까지 저희 이제 유대인 정통마을에서 유대인들이 샤밧을 준비하는 것을 보여드렸습니다. 여러분들 즐겁게 시청하셨으면 좋겠고 다음 편도 기대해주세요. 샤밧 샬롬. 샤밧 샬롬 제이.
Shabbat Shalom.
Onenewmanusa.